Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Season 3, Episode number 4 of my FM18 Newcastle United Save. How's it going? And dare I say, strange things is happening at this football club right now. No more takeovers. Don't worry about that. Everyone's happy on that front. But it's what's been going on in this season so far is unbelievable. We're just going to show you it. There's no point me talking about it, sitting here talking about it. There's a nice little background going on. May as well just show you what's happening. So anyway, here we are. The fixtures that have been played and what's to come. But first of the last episode, as you saw, Stoke City rather, we won 2-0. Otavio, Jacob Murphy, and obviously we beat Bradford to get to the quarterfinals of the League Cup. Beating 4-0 obviously. But since then we had loads and loads of injury problems. And we were like 6 or 7 players out. So we've had to really dig deep to get some of these results. And as you can see, we beat Crystal Palace by 1-0. Ayoze Perez on the score sheet. And I just got to say, Ayoze Perez has been phenomenal this season. He couldn't get a game last season or the season before that. He was basically on the verge of leaving this club. And now he's like a key player for us. I don't know what the hell's going on. So he scored. He also scored in the West Brom game as well. 3-2 winners to us. Perez, Hayden, and John Joe Shelby wins the day for us, getting a penalty towards the end. And of course, we just beat Middlesbrough. No real challenge there. We did have our key players back. All the goals coming in the second half. Ayoze Perez, Otavio, Marino, and Sturridge back on the score sheet. It's good to have these players back because we had the likes of Sturaro out, we had the likes of Sturridge, Lopez just come back from injury, he's on the bench. Who else we had out? We still got the likes of Mitrovic was out, he's back now. Matt Ritchie's still out. We had lots of injuries. How we got points out of the last 3 games, I'll never know, but we did. And that leaves us second in the Premier League. We're joint with Chelsea on 27 points, people. We were talking about trying to get European football. That is a real possibility. But could we do a Leicester City? Could we actually go out and win the league? Are we in a title race right now? Am I thinking too far ahead? You let me know. There are a lot of things going on here. It's exciting. And I got to say, I'm trying to keep my excitement levels to a minimum. But it is hard to do so at this point because this team is doing something special right now. We're playing great football at the minute, and as you can see, I mean, if we look at the tactics and look at the defence, Jamal Lascelles and Isaac Hayden. Hayden has been on fire at the minute. 7.8 is his average rating right now. It's hard to drop him. I don't have the heart to put the likes of Lopez or Lejeune back in that team at this moment. I can't do it. I just feel guilty if I take Hayden off. It's gonna go wrong. I've got to leave Hayden alone. So at the minute you're seeing Jamal Lascelles, Isaac Hayden in defence. We've got Kieran Tierney on the left. We've got Yedlin on the right for the suspended Zappacosta. Though I should mention what our next 2 games are. You may have just seen it at the start. But today we have Watford at home, who are doing well themselves. So that should be a challenging game. This will be a good game. We've got Swansea City away. Not quite sure how well Swansea are doing at the minute though. They're rock bottom. So we've got to get something out of that. I would say Watford will be a tough one. I think we could beat them, but they do tend to be a tricky opponent for us in the last few episodes of this series. So hopefully today we can realistically, we can actually believe we can get 6 points out of these 2 games in order to stand a chance. But I mean, okay, we say we're going nuts here. Look at Huddersfield. I didn't even know they were there. Where did they come from? So it looks like Newcastle and Huddersfield are shocking the world at this moment in time. But as I say, we've lost 1 game this entire season. That is to Manchester United. No shame there. But obviously, if you watched that episode, it was a bit harsh. We played pretty well, to be fair, and just didn't quite go our way. So anyway, thankfully, the team's back in action. Only slight problem is we've got a couple of teams interested in our key players. Kieran Tierney wants to go to Man United. He's confirmed it. If they do come with an offer, we got to sell him. I'm not going to sell him. Just don't say anything. He's going to stay here. It might make him angry, but anyway. And Stefano Sturaro is wanted by somebody. I mean, who is he wanted by? He's not for sale. This guy is not for sale, and we really need to give him a new contract. Get rid of that ridiculous release clause there for 36 million because he's going to need more than that. This guy has been phenomenal. I'm so glad to have him back in this team. And if you see this guy on your transfer list, I got him for about £6.5 million. If you see him and you need a centre midfielder, buy this guy. It's a no-brainer. He's been fantastic. And of course, today's episode, we're going to give you the Terry Beard update as well. Terry Beard, the future Newcastle hero, future Newcastle legend. That's my prediction. And in a few years' time, he's going to be on this team. We'll give you an update. We'll see how well he's doing. He's at Doncaster on loan at the moment. But for now, let's kick things off against Watford. I think I'll go for the team lineup one more time with yourselves because I'm a bit sort of everywhere today, as you can see. We've got Timo Horn in goal, Kieran Tierney, Jamal Lascelles, Isaac Hayden, and DeAndre Yedlin in for the suspended Zappa Costa. We've got Marino and Sturaro in the midfield. And we've got Perez, Pastore, Otavio behind Daniel Sturridge, who's on 10 goals this season. So can we keep up this fine form? Can we stay in the top four? And more importantly, can we keep up with Chelsea and really get this title race on the road? Right, I'm looking forward to this game because this should really be a competitive fixture. Both teams in very, very good form at the minute. The assistant manager reckons we should just continue where we picked off. Not a bad message to send, and we're on good form. Both teams are on good form. Don't really care. We left Lopez out because Isaac Hayden has been on fire. That's why. I should really type that in the box, but I won't. So many questions. Can we just get to the game, please? Can you just please change the format of this whole question thing at the beginning of the game? It is annoying. But anyway, we're kicking things off. There's Lascelles to Hayden, the unlikely heroic partnership, because I don't know if it is, but he really has been phenomenal, Hayden. I mean, again, another one of those players that barely featured. I had to learn about to Leicester last season, was on the verge of selling him. He only played one game, I think, for Leicester. But he's here now. He's making himself like a hero, basically. So far, I don't know if that's a term used loosely these days, but he really has been playing well. Right there, so it's Perez on the ball. He finds Sturridge. There's a bit of a glitch, but it's still Sturridge, and it's a save by the goalkeeper. And I'm expecting this to be a really competitive game. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, really, if Watford get the upset and score here and win the game. Just saying. I know I shouldn't say things like that, but they're currently 6th in the table right now. We're currently top. Look at that league table right now. Take a screenshot of that. We're currently top of the table once again. But Chelsea aren't playing, so it's a good opportunity. And it's a goal to Watford. I said this could happen. Really need to step it up again now. I hate playing against Watford. We never really do that well against them. I think the last time we beat them was the FA Cup, where the two of their defenders scored the goals for us. So that says it all, doesn't it? It was a good cross, really, and poor defending. And who was that? Yeah, Yedlin. I mean, let's be honest. Would Zappa Costa have stopped it either? We don't know. We don't know because he's suspended. Too many yellow cards. We've still got time to turn it around. There's only 12 minutes gone. But we need to get a goal back. We need to respond quickly. But, the last couple of games, I mean, the amount of injuries has been ridiculous. I'm so glad to get these players back. Perez with the ball. Finds Sturaro. His Marino. Oh, it was a bad ball, but Sturaro wins it back. And I thought that might take a deflection, but it's over the bar. So 7 injuries. Make that, or 8 injuries at least. I thought that was going to change our season for the worse. We're going to drop down, but we managed to keep going. And what's difficult about it now is I don't want to upset the balance of this team. We've got a January transfer window coming up soon. I don't know whether we need to buy anybody. I don't know. Maybe perhaps someone to add a bit of depth to the squad in case more injuries go down. We don't know. But I don't want to just sell for the sake of... buy for the sake of buying. But then again, United could come in for Kieran Tierney. If it comes Sturridge, no, it's not going to quite make it. We're slowly starting to come into this game now. It's a good ball. Good bit of football. Sturaro, I'm surprised he didn't try to find Yedlin. It's come to Sturaro again. Yedlin just seems to be getting ignored right now. And again. Oh, what a strike that was. And Perez denied what would have been a fantastic goal. It's a corner kick when Sturaro taking the corner. He tries to find Hayden. He has scored from a header from the corner against West Brom. It was a good header. So he's trying to do it again. But this is... Watford started to frustrate us a little bit. They're still holding on to this 1-0 lead. We've got it dangerous now. It's dangerous, but a good tackle by Yedlin. And he tries to find Sturridge. He does. That's a great ball. But there's nobody in the box. There is now. But there's nobody there quick enough. We're still on the attack. It's all us at the moment. Sturridge. Yedlin. Could someone shoot? It's over the bar. And Sturridge again. It's going to be a frustrating first half. It really is. We've got 9 shots. Oh, make that 10. It's going to be half time. Really got to step it up again. We've got to give him a right bollocking now. Can't have this. It's going to get aggressive. Don't look like you've got a desire to win this match, is the message. And hopefully now it'll send us into hunt mode for that goal. So I won't be too grumbled if we come out of a point. Obviously, I'd rather the 3 points, but at this point in time, it wouldn't matter. Oh, God, it comes to Sturridge. Sturridge, shoot, Sturridge. Perez scores. It's Jose Perez, of all people. If you want a goal, rely on that guy. It's 1-1 at last. And there's plenty of time to take control of this game now. Sturridge did very well to just hold the ball. Great. Well, he tried to find Lascelles, but Perez is there as usual. And that's his 11th goal this season, I think. I think it is 11th goal. He's now currently our top goal scorer. Jose Perez is our top goal scorer at this moment in time. And Tierney on a yellow card. We've got to keep an eye on that. But we're not going to sell Kieran Tierney. It have to be a ridiculous offer. Sorry if that's deafened your ears. I keep doing that all the time. So I'm sorry about your ears. But sorry. As I was saying before, we cannot sell Kieran Tierney. He is part of this club's future right now. So we're going to have to sort of upset him a little bit. Yedlin's not playing very well, but I can't take Yedlin off. We've got Sturridge on 6.7. So's Otavio. Who's on the bench? Come off and making it. Well, Jacob Murphy. We know Jacob Murphy can. And I think we're going to do. I'm going to take who's going to come out, Otavio or Sturridge. Well, we're going to take Otavio off. Jacob Murphy, another player who's been fantastic this season so far. He's like a kind of like a super sub lately. So we'll keep him on. The game's running a little bit slow today. I'm not quite sure what's going on, what's choking up this computer of mine, but I hope it's not affecting your viewing too much, as I say. Right, it's another corner. Sturaro with the ball. And not enough urgency at all by this guy, Pastore. Come on. Come on, defend. Oh, God, I blame Pastore for that. What was he doing? And they scored late on in the game. What was he doing, Pastore? He just sort of fell asleep. We really got to go for it now. Can we change the shape? Where's the message? I don't like these options here. Right, come on. I think we're going to lose this. I've got a feeling we're going to lose this game. Still a bit of time. Sturaro. Oh, come on. Referee, that is... What is that, a red? It is a red. The last thing I want right now is Sturaro to go down with an injury. They're down to 10 men. We've got a 10-man Watford going on here now. I think Watford are going to do just enough to win this game. The fluky bastards. Go away. I really got to stop doing that. Every episode, I'm sure my phone keeps going off. Oh, dear me. It's going to be our second defeat of the season. And it's bloody Watford again. I hate playing against Watford. They've stole this victory. But did they steal it? I mean, I don't know. I would say they were bloody fortunate. Oh, that was so annoying. That is bad. We just weren't effective today. I mean, we didn't take advantage of our opportunities. Far from pleased with that. Jacob Murphy's demotivated. I don't really care. We need to get it right against who we got next. I can't remember who we got next. Swansea. We got to get it right against Swansea. But it depends on what Chelsea does as well. By the way, they can slip up. And, that keeps us in the frame. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking about a title race this early on. Lascelles reveals my fury. Yes, I was absolutely furious. So we're still second. We've got Chelsea. I mean, God knows who Chelsea got. It doesn't really matter. We don't need to keep up with Chelsea, do we? Anyway, before we kick off to Swansea, let's give you the Terry Beard update. Okay, so if you can see over my big head, you see that Doncaster are 20th in League One. So they're in a bit of a relegation scrap at the moment. So let's have a look at how Terry's getting on. The Beard. He's still sort of... Is he in the team? I can't see him. Why can't I see... Oh, no, he's not. He's being rested. So he's obviously been working really hard. So where can we find their last... If we go to the schedule, and they've not been on good form, have they, really? They just lost to MK Dons. But was Terry Beard involved in that? No, he wasn't. He wasn't involved. Okay, so he wasn't involved in that one. What about the 2-0 defeat to Peterborough? Was he involved in that? Where is he? Yes, he was. He was on a 6.6. Not bad, but, you know, I suppose he really could have done better. We go back another game where they won 5-1 against Oldham. That was a massive win for them. And what about, where is Terry Beard? He played well. He got substituted 84th minute. He was on a 7.2. So this guy, he's making some sort of progress. I don't know how many goals he's scored this season, if he has scored any at all. As you call it, his stats have improved. You see his leadership's improved to 10. So is his concentration, his composure. Determination hasn't budged an inch. I wonder how he can change that. Can we get him to change that? Can I be trained for any reason? I'll have to look into that. But anyway, you can see that his stats have improving. And how many goals he's got? He's only got 1 goal, 12 appearances, and his average rating right now is 6.73. So there you go. Terry Beard making progress. 18 years of age, just turned 18 years of age. And as I said before, I'm still expecting to see this guy in our team within a couple of seasons or so. I think he's coming back next month as well. I might loan him back out. So we'll see about that. But there you go. That is this episode's Terry Beard update. We're going to move on to Swansea and hope we get back, bounce back with a win and keep ourselves inside that top 4, because that would be handy. Yeah, we definitely need... I think we're staying in the top 4 regardless, I think, or at least to the top 5, but we need to win. So let's move on to Swansea and... Let's get our fine form back on track. Okay, so a couple of changes being made for this one against Swansea. We've got Luke Shaw in for the suspended Kieran Tierney, who's on too many yellow cards. We've got Davy Zappacosta back in place of DeAndre Yedlin, who falls back to the bench. Other than that, it remains the same as the Watford defeat. We really need to get a result here. And I'm going to just say, well, do we expect a win? We're favourites. Yeah, we're favourites. That's the message. We are favourites. Oh, God, we're coming to good form. Yeah, we go. I don't care about Everton manager getting sacked. But what I can say is that I've been offered a new contract. 56k a week I'm on now. It's not bad, is it? It's pretty good. But anyway, let's forget about that. Let's move on. And it's what a save, but Lascelles hits it in. It's 1-0 within 40 seconds. It was a great save in fairness to the goalkeeper, but Lascelles was there to put it in the back of the net. It was a sit against Giroud with a free kick. Otavio, was it Otavio? And then the good save, but Lascelles makes it 1-0 to Newcastle so early in the game. We've got to approach this with caution, because every time we go 1-0 up so early in the game, it doesn't bode well for us. But anyway, Sturaro finds Otavio. Can get the ball in the box. He can. Marino hits it a bit too high. And it's a corner ball. You have a Pastore with the corner this time. Everyone's having a go at taking corners these days. And Perez, where are you going with that? Oof, strong challenge. He just about got the ball, and it gives Swansea the chance to break now. He's defend. Okay, nothing comes of it. But tell you what, all that action within 5 minutes. And just hope it's not a sign of things to come. We really got to keep our heads screwed on for this game. I want to end this episode with a win and keep ourselves in the mix, at least in the top 4. And maybe that sort of like ambitious title push. Because Perez finds Otavio, Sturaro, and Sturridge makes it 2. So it's 2-0. What a strike that was. Daniel Sturridge. And so far, so good. making good work of it so far. Cannot ease off though. Cannot give Swansea any kind of chance whatsoever. So I'd like it if we get a couple of more just to sort of job done, basically, is what I'm trying to find. So let me know how you feel about this series, by the way. Eager to know what you're thinking. I mean, so far it's been an enjoyable season compared to last season, where it was frustrating, where things just didn't go our way at all. But at the minute, it's quite fun. I'm enjoying it. So let me know what you think. And also, I've realised we're up to 64 subscribers now, so I really do appreciate that. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. If you've just come across this video, please do so. Hit that red button as well. And that should have been free. But yeah, I really do appreciate it. We're up to 64. It's amazing. So glad that you're all dropping by and looking at this, whatever you want to call this. I hope you're enjoying it. Right, Lascelles, what you doing? That was just, oh, come on. Okay, good job you missed. And it's half time. We've got to just keep it going, keep it up. And of course, the January transfer window's fast approaching. But do I need anyone? I mean, this game is glitchy. I don't know if you can see this, but it's glitching a little bit. I hope it's not affecting your viewing too much. I hope it's not. But yeah, January transfer window is opening shortly. I don't know whether I need to sign anyone. I don't want to upset the balance. I mean, obviously, I hope we don't go for that injury phase again, where we lost like 7 or 8 players in a row. That was ridiculous. But maybe possibly think about getting another defender in, maybe like a central defender to a right-sided defender just to cover. But I don't think we need anyone big. That depends on the money. I think it's still got like 25 million left in the bank, but not much in the way of wages. So that's something to look at. But right now, I'm thinking about making a change. I think Perez is not having the best of times at the minute. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put. I'm going to keep giving Jacob Murphy an opportunity if it allows me, because something's happened with this game. I don't know what's going on with this game. It's sort of a bit slow at the minute. So we're going to take Perez off. Keep Murphy on. I know he's not quite adjusted to it yet, but he is training and he's into that position and he's working hard. He seems to come off the bench and he's working really well. And I think everyone else is happy at the minute, so we're going to stick with that, which is important. We see out this game. Got about 15 minutes left plus stoppage time, obviously. I would prefer if we get another goal. Because if Swansea get a goal now, it's gonna be squeaky bum time, as they call it. So really, I'm gonna hope we see this game out. Right, Hayden wins the ball back. If I Sturaro, we get another goal. We've got Pastore. It's a good ball to Shaw. Can Shaw get the ball in the box? No, he doesn't. It comes back, and now it's Swansea on the attack now. Oh, this is what I'm worried about. I knew it. I bloody knew it. I said this was going to happen. Oh, for God's sake. You're making it so difficult for ourselves now. I don't think I need to make any more changes, but it's a corner. Right, come on. Pastore, Murphy. It's a decent ball in, but nobody there. Tavio, Marino. Just play it cool, guys. Just play it cool. Oh, Murphy should have slid it across to Sturridge, maybe. Just relax a bit. not too much, but right, Sturridge. What's he gonna do? Not much, but he finds Sturridge again. It's a decent opportunity as well. They're gonna drag this one out, aren't they? I knew they would. Oh, Marino, well played. Just don't do it. It's stupid. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I knew it. I bloody knew it, didn't I? I did. You just knew it was going to happen. This game, for some reason, has decided to extend itself by 10 hours because they want to see Swansea score a goal. And they've done that. How on earth has this happened? I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. And now it's still Swansea on the attack. What is happening? Just hold the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so annoyed by that. Right, do something now. What are you doing, Sturridge? Why are you playing like this? Right, Otavio, ball in the box. Sturridge, is that going to count? No, it's not. I knew it wasn't going to count. He was offside. Why was there a replay of that? What? Do you see what I mean now? This game's got a bit loopy. Ah, no. Just clear the ball. You're worrying me now. Why is this game getting dragged on? Why is what's happening here? Oh, no. Oh, thank God for that. Well, this is ridiculous. We threw it away. We threw 3 precious points. Well, 2 precious points away at the moment. And Swansea, of course, have to turn it on in style against us. Obviously. Shocking result. Absolutely shocking. I'm not happy with that at all. You disappointed me big time, Newcastle. Disappointed me. Well, there you go. It's a bit of a bad episode for us in terms of our performance. We lost to Watford. We drew to Swansea, of all bloody teams. Well, that's what happens. But anyway, okay. Let's look at the league table, and we're still second. That's the main thing. We're still second on 28 points. No doubt Chelsea are gonna continue with their fine form. So the next set of games, then we've got Arsenal, we've got Burnley in the League Cup as well. Quarterfinal, that'll be a very important game. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll show the Arsenal and the Burnley game. That'll be quite an interesting episode right there. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button. But more importantly, well, I always get this wrong, but I'll do it one more time. I swear I've rehearsed this in my head. But if you like this video, hit the like button. There you go. Leave a comment. But more importantly, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys very soon on the next episode. Take it easy. Bye for now.